It is 4:28 a.m. and the plan today is to go and run at least 21 miles. There's part of me that's like, dude, if you're gonna go that far, you could just you could just run a marathon and just do the extra like 5 miles or whatever it is. Um, so I might just go for it. Kind of depends. Yeah, where I'm at like mentally. I know like physically, I'm gonna be pretty tired at that point. And like this is the same as the last one. This came on me last night around like 9 p.m. My body knew, like I could feel it, like in my whole body. My body knew that this was going to be happening, and I just felt clammy and just like nervous. Like it's weird. It's really weird, but it feels like you're just going and just like running through fear. Um, and it's so cool because there's no like, there's no other people involved. It's just me out here running on this bike trail, and like I think that's awesome, man. It's like I don't know, it's tearing something down. Um 'Cause yeah, I feel crazy right now. Like and like now, I mean, last night I could start to feel it, but now I feel like in my whole body, my whole body's freaking out because it it like knows what's coming. So yeah. I want to make a video on this before too much time had gone by. Just kind of like a summary on the marathon. Um, yeah, I was not planning to run a marathon that day. At least not like I knew I was going to do 21 miles, unless like I got eaten by a bear or something, you know. Um, and I ended up just going for it and did 27 miles. Um, really intense, really awesome. This guy was praying for me the day before, and he prayed. He's like, God, at mile 15, would you just hit him, God, with just this fire? And he starts speaking in tongues. And at mile 15, this song came on, and it was like it inspired me to write another song afterwards. It was basically like it's really simple. Actually, there's nothing really crazy about the chorus, but there's a part where he's like, I'll go through like the fire and the flames or something, um, just for a taste of your grace, just for a whisper. And I was like, man, if I had to run 27 miles to hear the voice of God speak to me, I'd do it. And I just started bawling. And this was at 15 miles. I was just crying hard and just running, just, thank you, God. And I was just a mess. But yeah, and like literally the healing process after that, after the marathon, like my physical healing, was like literally like 2 days, and my knees felt better, like felt totally fine. And that was where I felt the most pain afterwards. Um, but yeah, there had to have been just so much grace on that from God. Like I only trained for 5 weeks, and I hadn't ran. You know, this is October now, right? So I had ran in April. I was doing some running and cardio stuff, and my last run in April was 12 miles, and then I stopped from April to October and basically didn't run at all. I did some elliptical stuff here and there, but then there was a 3-month period of time where I wasn't even doing cardio because I was bodybuilding. I mean, I'd go for like short walks, but that was it. And then to just go in 5 weeks, all the way up to a marathon, like that's crazy. And I was on a fast. I was 2 weeks into this fast. I hadn't eaten anything. I was just drinking water. And God told me, I want you to run a marathon. So I ordered this watch. I ordered the headphones and everything. And literally it was only 5 weeks after that. And the fast was 19 days. So it was another 5 days of fasting, you know, in there too, from where I started running. And I just started out, I did 6 miles. And then that first week, you know, I think I ran like another 2 mile in there. But then after that, I only ran once a week. So I went from 6 miles to 9 miles, 12 miles, 15 miles, 18 miles. And then the last one was the 27. So it was like, dude, that was a really short amount of time to train and run a marathon. Like, that was totally God. Like, I feel like I could not have done that, wouldn't have had the motivation or anything. And yeah, I feel wound up. I feel just on fire for Jesus. I'm fasting right now as I'm recording this. That's probably part of it. This is like 6 days after the marathon. I don't know if I already said that, but I was like, man, I should make a video, just kind of like a recap, so that you guys know like what happened, how it went. I stopped at 6 miles, and I think I drank some water, some coconut water, and then I stopped at 12 miles and I ate some bananas and stuff, and then stopped at 18 miles and ate some more bananas, drank some water, and then the last 9 miles I didn't have a break, and I should have. And I made sure I was running into the wind for like 4.5 miles, and then the last 4.5 back was, the wind was pushing me, so that was good. But yeah, dude, like really blew my mind. I was like, and this was just by myself out on the bike trail, and like, if God could motivate me enough to do that and give me the strength to do that, like what can He do for you? What things are you working on right now that God is calling you to that look impossible? Because I'm telling you, dude, they're possible. In Him, with Him. Everything we could never do, everything we would never even care about trying. Like, dude, not like one point in middle school or high school, or I mean, even like before this year, did I think, oh, I should run a marathon? Like, no way, dude. I was like, no. Well, I guess last fall I was kind of going after it. So just within the past year, this is all new. And I think next year, God's saying this coming spring, coming into the summer, get jacked up, lose a bunch of weight on a long fast again, start running, and go and do a double. Go and do whatever that would be, like 52.5 miles. It sounds impossible right now. It might sound impossible to some of you. Maybe you guys are training for that. I don't know. It sounds impossible to me, but I'm telling you, if it's God, it's gonna happen. We can do this, you guys. Keep pressing on. Keep going for it. Seek God just above everything else. Pray and fast, and pray and fast continually. Not just once a year, not just once a month. He's got something so good for us. We just got to reach out, and we got to take it. We got to take it. We got to receive it. We got to open up that baseball glove every single day and catch what He's got for us. Bless you guys. Have an awesome day.